a road carved through steel, and the cold breath of the earth settles quiet on my skin. Silence walks beside me with the weight of old stories, stories whispered by a man who learned to rise without a sound. There's a fire moving slowly under every frozen step I take, a flame that doesn't tremble, a flame that doesn't fear the dark. It burns beneath the surface of everything I am, growing steady, growing patient, waiting for the moment to unfurl. Nights where the only voice that lives was the one inside my bones. And even then I felt no fear in the empty stretch of road, only the pulse of something ancient rising through my veins. Some men are shaped by noise and pride and loud applause, but others, men like me, are tempered by the quiet storm within, the kind of storm that doesn't rage but carves its mark slowly, the kind of storm that chooses when to speak and when to stay. There's a weight in silence that only certain men can know, a kind of strength that's never taught, only born deep inside. And I feel it rising slowly every time the world grows still, silent blood that moves with quiet certainty under my skin. Not every path demands a road to prove who walks it. Some roads only open to those who carry steady fire, and I've learned to walk them with my head held calm, my steps soft but unshaken, my breath slow but fierce, because legends aren't made in the noise of the crowd. They're carved in the moments where a man chooses who he'll be, and in the hush of the night I feel that truth take shape, like a flame drawn out of darkness, bright enough to guide a light. Stood in front of shadows larger than my name, and still my spine held firm like iron your step through the night's long stretch, knowing every moment shapes the man I'm choosing to become. And if the world never hears my name echo down the line, it won't matter, because I will have lived with fire in my veins and strength in every silent choice I've made. Now the road stretches forward like a promise carved in stone, and the dawn waits quietly for the man I'm becoming. My silence is no weakness, it is the chamber of my strength, the place where I gather every spark before it turns to flame. I rise not in fury, but in steady, sharp and calm, the calm of a man who knows his worth without The night splits open with the first strike of the guitar, a spark tearing through the dark like steel cut in stone. My breath rises warm against the cold air, but I don't wait for silence to settle. This fire in my chest is already awake. I walk through the shadows with the rhythm of storms under my feet, each step pushing thunder through the ground as if the road itself knows my name. Some men whisper through life, afraid their fire might burn too bright, but I was born with heat in my bones and a silence sharp enough to slice through the noise. The wind shifts when I move, like it recognizes the weight of a man who doesn't need to shout to be heard. I've stood in places where my shadow was my only witness, where the world turned its back and left me alone with the truth of who I was becoming. But even in the deserted hush, nothing broke me. Every quiet wound tempered me, every scar forged the edge of my resolve. Legends aren't made from the noise of the crowd, they're carved in the cold of nights like this, where a man learns to rise without asking permission. I feel that truth humming under my ribs, heavy as iron, heating slowly, glowing brighter with every breath I take. And as the fire climbs my spine, I step forward with the certainty of someone who no longer doubts the storm he carries inside. Carry truths that nobody else could understand, not because they were too heavy, but because they belonged only to me. The path of a man forged in silence doesn't need an audience. The moon is enough, the cold is enough, the discipline is enough. Every scar I wear is a chapter of the flames I survived, every quiet victory is a brick in the legend I'm building step by step, breath by breath. My strength isn't loud, it's precise. It waits, it gathers, it strikes when I choose. The horizon trembles softly as I take another step. Not because of the weight of my footsteps, but because I finally understand the fire that lives in me. My silence is not emptiness, it is precision, intention, a chamber where power gathers before being released. And when I choose to rise, I rise with purpose, I rise with flame, I rise with the steady force of a destiny. I no longer fear. I was not born to fade into the night. try to swallow every spark I carry, where the silence fell colder than the ground beneath my feet. But I kept moving, step by step, breath by breath, trusting the flame that never stopped burning in the center of my chest. Strength like mine isn't taught, it's discovered in the moments when everything else falls quiet. When the world steps away and leaves you alone with the truth of who you are. I hold that truth now like a blade, forcing fire, sharp, bright, and impossibly calm. My footsteps leave no echo, but they leave a mark. A man doesn't need a shout to be heard. His presence speaks louder than any roar could ever hope to. Different when you finally understand yourself. Every scar becomes a story you no longer fear to carry. Every memory becomes a page in the legend that grows quietly inside your chest. And I feel that legend rising through me now, caught by every choice I made in the dark, shaped by every moment I refuse to break. I don't need applause, I don't need eyes watching, I don't need noise, I need only the fire that's been with me since the beginning. The steady flame that never seeks attention, but always knows when to rise. And tonight that flame burns high enough to light the path ahead of me. Somewhere inside me wakes before the night is gone. A low rumble moving beneath my ribs, like something ancient learning to breathe again. I step into the dark with the weight of storms on my shoulders, but my stride is steady, slow, unbreakable. The cold tries to reach me, but I've carried fire strong enough to turn winter into smoke. Every inch of silence feels like a test, and every step I take answers with a quiet kind of power. Some men drown in the currents inside them, afraid of their own shadows. But I've walked through nights where the shadows grew teeth, and I never bowed, never broke. Darkness taught me to see without light, to walk without fear, to trust the fire crawling up the inside of my bones. Now, when the world grows quiet, I feel that river move, dark, relentless, and loyal, only to me. But strength is in the roar, it's the breath you hold when everything turns against you. It's the moment you look into the dark and feel something brighter staring back from inside your chest. I've been forged in that moment again and again, until the flame became part of my blood, until the river inside me learned to burn. Felt like a death from the universe. But I moved anyway, letting the hunger in my heart guide me, the hunger to ride. The hunger to carve my own destiny, the hunger to become something more than the noise the world expects from me. dark river in my bones, pushing me forward. Not with rage, but with certainty. Not with chaos, but with discipline. Not with no, but with the kind of quiet force that turns fear into ash. I've carried storms long enough to know that my fire doesn't need to shout, it just needs to burn. And burn it does, fiercely, silently, tirelessly. Every step I take sets the horizon trembling, not because I seek to dominate it, but because I finally understand the man I've become. A man shaped by silence. The night sit heavy on my shoulder, like an old coat I've worn 1,000 miles. And the cold wind curls around me like it knows my name. I take a slow breath, tasting the iron of old battles and the smoke of roads I haven't walked yet. There's a rhythm in the dark tonight, slow heartbeat calling to something deep in me, something carved in fire and grit. I don't rush toward it, I let it ride, I let it breathe, I let it show me who I've become. Some men break under the weight of silence, but I've learned to speak through it. Every scar on my skin hums with a story I never needed to tell. Every bruise in my soul became a lesson instead of a wound, and the blues that lives in me isn't sorrow, it's strength shaped into sound. It's a calm after the storm, the breath before the rise, the truth carried by men who never needed noise to prove their worth. I've walked roads where the dust tasted bitter and the night felt endless, but each step I took struck sparks from the ground, the kind of sparks only a man with fire inside him can make. I learned to listen to the quiet between my own heartbeats, to hear the voice that doesn't speak but guides. That's where my strength came from, deep places, dark places, the places where blues is born. I carry the weight of my past like a steel chain, not pulling me down but giving me gravity. I know where I've been and I silence that only strong men know. Silence right before the dawn breaks. The silence inside the heart of a storm. The silence where decisions are made, destinies are written. I've sat in that silence more times than I can count, and each time it carved a new truth into me. Sometimes strength is loud, but the kind that lasts, the kind is quiet. So I let the blues speak for me. Not in anger, not in sorrow, but in the steady fire of a man who survived every night thrown at him. Carry fire in my chest, iron in my spine, and a blues in my soul that refuses to break. The night doesn't scare me, the cold doesn't stop me, the past doesn't control me. I have become the man who rises from his own ashes, who builds his strength one silent breath at a time. And when the world looks at me, it may not understand the quiet, but it will feel the weight of the iron I've carried and the fire I've kept alive. I wasn't shaped by comfort, I wasn't forged in ease. I was built in shadows, refined in silence, and strengthened by blue. The white night opens in front of me like a forgotten state, and every star above feels like a witness to the fire I've carried this far. The empty land brushing against my chest, as if trying to read the scars beneath my skin. I breathe deep, letting the cold fill my lungs, letting the silence settle where fear used to live. Is long, but I walk longer. The dark is deep. step I take feels like a promise whispered back into the earth. I move through the night with the calm of someone who has survived everything he wasn't supposed to. My past hangs behind me like smoke, rising from an old fire, warm in memory, burning in truth. But the man I am now walks forward with a clarity sharper than steel. I've learned to read the world through quiet things, the shift of the wind, the weight in my chest, the echo of my footsteps in the dust. A man doesn't need light to see his way, he needs conviction. I endured sharpened me, and tonight that strength hums under my ribs like a distant engine, steady, patient, warm, the kind of strength that doesn't shout, doesn't break, doesn't end, it just rises. Through me isn't a song of sorrow, it's the soundtrack of a man who refused to kneel. It moves through me slow and heavy, like an echo traveling across the night, touching every place I've been, every truth I faced, every flame I've kept alive in the dark. This is my rhythm, my breath, my mark. I walk like the road belongs to me. When the world goes so quiet, you can hear your soul speak. And in that moment, I hear everything I need to know. I hear the fire that refuses to die. I hear the man I become. I hear the echo of every step that brought me here. The battles I fought alone, the choices I made in the dark, the weight I learned to carry without letting it crush me. The night tries to measure me, but it can't. I'm too rooted in truth. I'm too shaped by storms. I'm too steady to fear the unknown. I walk through enough shadows to know my place in for applause, not for eyes watching, but because there is something inside me that moves forward even when everything else wants to stop. A flame that refuses to dim, a truth that refuses to stay silent, a strength that refuses to break. And when the dawn finally crawls across the across the silent ground tonight, tracing every shadow carved by men who stand alone. A quiet fire lives inside the ones who never shout, the kind of strength that rises even when unseen. Steps echo softly through the dark. my skin. Like a memory I can't forget. And the shadows stretch long behind me, as if they're trying to keep up with the man I've become. The fire in my bones moves slow but heavy, glowing under every breath I take, rising like a storm that refuses to fade. I walk with the weight of things that should have broken me long ago, but all they did was carve me into something harder, sharper, stronger. I can feel the night listening as I move, waiting to see if I falter, waiting to see if the quiet cracks me open, but it doesn't. It feeds me. The silence becomes a forge, and I become the blaze. Men like me don't fall to darkness. We shape it, we walk through it until it bends around us, until it recognizes the fire we carry and steps aside. I've walked through nights where even hope felt afraid to follow, where the weight of my own breath felt like a battle, but I didn't stop, I didn't fall, I didn't drown. I kept going because something inside me refused to die out. A spark that survived every storm, a flame that found a way to burn. Even when the world turned its back, that flame is stronger now, brighter now, rising up through my chest like a promise made in fire. Dark blues in my blood isn't sadness, it's resilience. It's the rhythm of a man who's been tempered in silence, forged in pain, sharpened in truth. Every step I take beats like a drum against the night, a reminder that I didn't just survive, I transformed. There's a place inside every man where the world can reach, a place built from scars, from sweat, from lessons learned the hard way. I found that place long before tonight, And every mile I walked alone carved it deeper into me. My strength doesn't need a witness, my fire doesn't need applause. I rise because that's what I was made to do. Quietly, steadily, in ways the world won't understand until it's too late to deny. The night tries to swallow me whole, but it doesn't realize I'm already shadow. Every shadow it ever threw at me, I carry darkness like a second skin, not as a burden but as a crown. My footsteps echo with the sound of a man who has nothing left to fear, nothing left to lose, nothing left to prove, only a destiny is ready to claim. Fire burning through my bones, steady as the earth, dangerous as the storm, silent as a blade, drawn in the dark. The world can watch if it wants. The ground starts trembling beneath my boots. The second the rhythm hits and the night lights up as if someone set the whole horizon on fire. I'll move fast, red, sharp and heated, feeling the world stretch wide open in front of me like a road carved for the brave. There's fire running through my veins. Tonight, hot and bright, burning past every doubt I ever carried. I'm not walking, I'm pushing forward like a force that refuses to slow down. I stay ahead of everything that ever tried to stop me. I know where I'm going forward. fear. I've outrun the ghosts that try to cling to every step I took. And now I'm outrunning faded sail, proving with every stride that destiny bows to those who dare to burn brighter. My feet hit the ground in a wild rhythm, my pulse matching the beat, my soul pushing against the night with enough force to echo down the road behind me. There's a freedom you only chase when you stop holding back, a raw electrify rush that tears open the inside of you. It shows you the world as it truly is, a place meant for those brave enough to chase it.